Welcome back. In today's class, we will be learning common pronunciation mistakes and corrections. Lesson Overview. This class tackles the most frequent pronunciation challenges encountered by English learners across different language backgrounds. Students will identify their own problem areas, learn how to correct them, and practice drills to strengthen their articulation and awareness. Special focus is placed on confusing sound pairs, syllable mismanagement, and influences from regional accents, including Nigerian, Indian, and Ghanaian English. Learning objectives. By the end of this class, learners will be able to distinguish and correctly pronounce commonly confused English sounds. For example, versus L, v versus w. Identify and correct dropped or added syllables in everyday speech. Recognize accent-based patterns in their own speech and take steps to neutralize them where necessary. Conduct a personal pronunciation audit and target their top 5 errors. Section 1. Confusing sound pairs. These are consonant sounds that are similar in articulation but change meaning entirely when confused. 1. Versus L. Word incorrect. Correct. Notes. Rice. Lice. Rice. Tongue not touching the roof light. Right. Light. Tongue touches alveolar ridge. Pray. Play. Pray. Careful not to flatten into ul. Drill practice. Repeat. Rice, lice, road, load. Arrive, alive. Pray, play. Minimal pairs. Rice versus lice. Pray versus play. 2. V versus w. Word incorrect. Correct. Notes. Vine. Wine. Vine, v. Lower lip plus top teeth. West. Vest. West, w. Rounded lips, no teeth contact view. View. Especially tricky for West African speakers. Drill practice. Pairs. Vet, wet. Vine, wine. Very, wary. Vote, wrote. Sentences. I went to vote versus I went to wote. Disastry. S versus z. Word incorrect. Correct. Notes. Zip, sip. Zip, z, is voiced. Vibration felt in throat. Zoo. Sue. Zoo. Z. Sounds like a buzzing bee. Roses. Roses. Res's plural endings often mispronounced. Drill practice, minimal pairs. Sip, zip. Sue, zoo. Bus, buzz. Face, phase. Tongue twister. Zebra zoomed past 6 sleepy snakes. Section 2. Dropped syllables and added sounds. English fluency suffers when syllables are accidentally removed or unnecessarily inserted. Dropped syllables. Incorrect. Correct. IPA notes. Family, family. 3 syllables, not 2. Probably, probably. Avoid casual speech in formal settings. Library, lie. All 3 syllables must be heard. Added sounds. Incorrect. Correct. Notes. Idea. Idea. Don't add R at the end, drowned. No need to add ED where it's already implied. Something. Smumthing, not some-ting. Activity. Match the correctly pronounced word to its IPA transcription. Spot the dropped syllables. Section 3. Regional accent-based errors. English learners from different regions tend to carry L1 first language pronunciation habits into English. Below are examples from common groups. Nigerian English influences feature example. Correction. F and W, confusion. Visit for visit. Practice V with lip teeth vibration. Flat R, colonel, pronounced as colonel. Use correct schwa or silent syllables. Emphasis on last syllables. Commit instead of commit. Learn stress rules for nouns, verbs. Indian English influences feature example. Correction. Retroflex consonants. Water with a curled tongue ch. Replace with dental t. Extra vowel insertion. Is school for school. Avoid adding vowel before S clusters. Monotone intonation. All syllables flat. Practice pitch variation. Ghanaian English influences feature example. Correction. Intonation patterns. Even intonation across sentences. Practice rise-fall, fall-rise tones. Overaspiration. Pot sounds like fot. Relax air pressure on p, t, k. Stress misplacement. Develop instead of develop. Follow rules for syllable stress. Listening exercise. Play short recordings of different regional accents. Identify likely country region. Spot 2 pronunciation errors. Suggest corrections. Section 4. Personal pronunciation audit. Step-by-step activity. Self-recording. Read a standard paragraph, e.g., the rainbow passage, aloud. Record yourself on your phone, laptop. Play back an annotation. Listen and write down 5 words, sound combinations you struggled with. Use a checklist. Stress, intonation, syllables, sound swaps, error log table, error word, my pronunciation. Correct pronunciation error. Type rice, lice, rice, R versus L. Visit, the versus w. Goal setting. Write 2 goals for improvement this week. For example, practice 10 v versus ww words daily. Section 5. Correction drills and exercises. Drill 1. Mirror work. Stand in front of a mirror. Pronounce R and L sounds while watching tongue placement, v and w, while observing lip and teeth movement. Drill 2. Audio shadowing. Listen to 30-second native audio. Repeat immediately after. Use news clips, TED Talks, podcasts. Summary. Confusing sound pairs like R and L and v and w are critical to intelligibility. Dropping syllables or adding sounds is common but fixable with awareness. Accents influence pronunciation, but learners can adapt their speech. A self-audit and peer correction system accelerates mastery. Homework. Assignment. Record yourself reading 10 difficult words from today's list. Submit for feedback. Identify 3 classmates who share similar errors. Form a mini practice group. Write a short dialogue using at least 10 minimal pairs. For example, the vet went west with a vest. Thank you for listening. See you in the next class.